Hi, my name is Jeshua Zapata, and I'm the author of the book titled The 4% Code: How to Build a Scalable Business That Impacts Lives, Including Yours. When I was 22 years old, I had to make a critical decision. Do I stay in corporate America as an entrepreneur, or do I go on my own and own my own path and become an entrepreneur? At the time, I had no kids and no major financial obligations, so owning my path was an exciting journey. I said to myself, I'll get to learn about marketing, sales, product development, accounting, taxes, legal, leadership, and all this excited me tremendously. So I built the courage and I wrote my letter of resignation. I rewrote it, I handed it to my boss, and I left a great paying job. I left a great boss. I left a great team. I left a great company. It was a mix of emotions. On one end, I felt optimistic and excited. On the other end, I felt completely vulnerable and scared. I questioned whether I had made the right decision. But now it was Monday, and there was no turning back. I needed to perform. And I did, and we did. And I say we did because when you run a company, it's not a solo sport. It's a team sport. And thankfully, I had two great business partners that worked by my side days and nights, weekends, and we built a company that has lasted over the past 2 decades. And it has impacted our lives significantly, but it has also impacted the people that we have hired, our customers, and our local community. In the 4% Code, I will show you the journey we took, what worked, and what did not. But not just our journey, but the journey of other creators, other entrepreneurs that chose to own their path, and the ones that we have directly observed. The journey starts with 1%. Will you answer the call to create? And how do you silence those inner critics and outer critics that tell you you can't and that you won't? And how do you build a team that is excited about helping you reach your vision? 2%. How do you know you're going after the right growth opportunity? What is the market size? What is the revenue potential? And how do you stay laser focused on profitability and scalability? 3%. How do you build a marketing engine that brings your vision to reality? And how do you attract your ideal and most profitable customers? 4%. How do you think about your transition plan? That part in the journey when we all have to step back and exit our companies. This book, along with exercises and mini course, will show you how to become part of the 4%. Now, you might be wondering, what is the 4%? The 4% represents the 4% of companies in the US that make over $1 million. And how do we get these companies to the 0.04% of companies that make over $10 million? My goal with this book is to help entrepreneurial teams and entrepreneurs scale their impact and scale their businesses. Join me. My name is Jeshua Zapata. I'm the author of The 4% Code. Thank you for your support.